following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, the home for great games.
Howdy, folks. Good afternoon. Welcome. Glenn Walker here from the Replay Sports Channel studios. And as the title suggests, this is a quick test. I've been having some issues on my end, not on the OBS software end, trying to get some things equaled out right as far as game sound, background sound with our broadcast. And I appreciate your patience. I thought a way to do this would be to do it live. I've been meaning to do some live broadcasts. Of course, time, life issues get in the way sometimes. So we will try a couple things here, and we'll see what happens. One thing I did want to highlight is the upcoming release by Action PC Football of the new 2025 season that's coming out, and a couple things to be mindful of there that you want to make sure to be really excited about. Some of the new adjustments and things that'll be added on there. I love the new the way the players are going to look. Moving away from the boxes to the circles, so I'm going to dive right into a download that I took advantage of a little bit earlier, and let's see, still using the 2024 version right now. So just give me 1 second as that loads. So I'm checking sound on the YouTube channel. It's of course a couple of seconds delay there, so it sounds good there. Where I've been running into issues, of course, is the background sound, like the game sound, background sound of the crowd and everything. So I've been running into issues there. So I thought the only way to check this out would be to actually do a broadcast here and see what happens. Let's see what's going on here. Are we loading? Should be loading. So just tell you a little bit, I've been playing Action PC Football now since, I want to say 2000, 2001, and have been playing a season on it ever since. I play a fictional league, WFL, and just to kind of tell you a little bit about that while we're waiting for it to load here. WFL is a 20-team fictional league. I use defunct teams. If you're familiar with old world football teams like the Detroit Wheels, the Birmingham Americans, or the old USFL teams like Tampa Bay Bandits, New Jersey Generals, things like that. But I use real current players. So imagine, if you will, a Josh Allen. Instead of playing for the Buffalo Bills, he plays for the San Diego Fleet. That was a team that was represented recently in a previous spring league, San Diego Fleet. So it's a solo league. Incorporate salary cap. I've made some home rules going along as far as the salary cap goes, free agency, and dipped into some other things too. Kind of add a backstory to the league, owners, fictional owners, and storylines and things like that. So here's what the current league looks like right now. We're finishing up week 12. We're going to have Monday Night Football game on a Tuesday here, hopefully tonight, between the Birmingham Americans and the Memphis Express. So a little bit of an ad there to encourage you to check it out. If you're not already a subscriber, hit like and subscribe to the channel. But that's kind of the current setup. There is a Europa division. We have teams based in Europe, which has been fun and interesting to add them. So it's a truly World Football League. But what I'm going to do here is I wanted to take a look at the recent edition that was offered with the early purchase of Action PC Football 2025 was the great teams of the 60s. So I'm going to go over here and we're going to go ahead and open that up. I've always loved how this is so, I want to say easy to use, easy to navigate. Okay, those are college teams. Okay, so that's the college teams. Let's see, did I ever, let's go back here. Let's see if I ever did. Let me go to my downloads. This was downloaded last week. So love to have your comments and shares, what you think about, there we go. I have to unzip it first. Okay. Always forget to do that. So the best of the 60s, they do offer college football as well. So let's extract, go to here. And if you get a chance, check out the website for DK Sports, Action PC Sports. They have, in addition to football, baseball, basketball, hockey, golf. I know we're getting ready to head into the Masters tournament this weekend. Some awesome... All right, let me exit out of there real quick. May have to go back in again to find it. Let's do that. I keep looking to make sure I see. There were a couple people watching earlier. Again, this is, I'm just kind of, I haven't streamed live in a while. And again, purpose of, things happening in life, and sometimes, I can't pause to do a live broadcast. So I usually record them ahead of time and then upload them to the YouTube channel. So again, Action PC Sports, check them out. If you're ever inclined, take advantage. They offer a lot of great deals. The football one, I think, runs through this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. The ratings just came out. The ratings for the most recent season, 2024. So all the ratings for all the players there, you can get those now and look at them. Also, past seasons. Pretty much every pro season going back to 1920, the start of professional football in that era. Defunct leagues, WFL, USFL, the old AAFA, the old league that had the Cleveland Browns, San Francisco 49ers, the Baltimore Colts. You can do a lot of what-ifs there if you're into that. That's another thing that I think is interesting, is the what-if, replaying a season as is with the rosters, with the schedule, and you can manage or coach them to see what you come up with there. So let's go. Let's find the season that I want. Okay. It's best of. I think I just saw it here. And again, let's get out of there. No, that's not it. Let's go here. Let's install. There we go. Got so many seasons here. So many seasons to play. So little time. All right, so we want the best of the 60s. I know I downloaded it. Okay. Now there's the 80 peak season. That was the other one that you could get a hold of, was the 80. Ah, here we go. Best of the... Okay, so I gotta look in downloads. Alrighty. Go to football. Fun little exercise for me too. There we go. Okay. Hopefully yes. There we go. Hopefully I didn't screw this up. Okay, here we go. Best of the 60s. There we go. Best of the 60s. So this was a recent package available. They also had like best of the 70s. You might be familiar with that. So these are teams from each year. There's an AFL team and an NFL team that you can play. So for purposes, I'm just going to do 60 Houston and 60 Philadelphia. We'll do that. All right, so we're going to set up a exhibition game between the 1960 Houston Oilers and the 1960 Philadelphia Eagles. And this is where I need to find out what's going on here as far as my sound and everything. And if I might need to pump up some of that ambient background, that might also help too. That was down a little low. I did have that down a little low. And I'll turn off the announcer for now, or the narrator. All right, we're going to give this a shot. Let's see what happens here. Keep checking for any comments. Probably get some comments later. Again, just trying to improve the broadcasting experience, or sometimes it's the listening experience. I know some of you have wrote to me to tell me that you like just listening, especially at the baseball games. So I want to make sure to get the sound and everything right. All right, Houston Oilers are ready. Boy, imagine having a time where you only had like 36 to 40 players on a roster. that was a tough go. All right, so they're ready. There we go. Philadelphia's ready. We got George Blanda and Norm Van Brocklin. Philadelphia's going to win the toss. They're going to take it. All right, so I'm going to kind of mess around here with the sound levels on OBS. So I want to make sure I can hear it, and I'll go back to the YouTube and check out the sound. All right, we're ready. Here we go, kicking off from Franklin Field. A short kickoff. Number 35, he's to the 10, the 15, cuts back right to the 20, finally stopped at the 22. All right, let's see what they'll run here. Pro set. Hand off to Barnes. Off tackle left. He's hit immediately by Helen. Only a pickup of 1. So it's sounding good. I still have an echo on my end, but it's not coming in through the broadcast, so that's a good thing there. So we'll try a couple more plays here. All right, 2nd and 9. I think he's going to throw here. He's going to do a play action, and then he's going to throw to Tommy McDonald. Blitz is on. Brocklin throws, completes McDonald at the 45. Tackled by Johnston. Huge gain of 24 yards for the Eagles. All right, so my game sounds really good. I'm getting good background sound, crowd noise, all that. So I'm going to pause that for a second. We'll wait for that to stop, hopefully. Maybe. Come on. That usually stops. Okay, well, we know that that's working. Let me just get out of the game here. All right, we're in the current game. But a lot of great what-ifs there. You know, before the Super Bowl era, if you wanted to have the 63 Bears play the, 63 San Diego Chargers, that might be a really interesting contest. All right, so what I'm going to do next is we'll run some of my promos for talking about football game coming up. So let's run this first promo. Let's see what happens. Coming up this week on Monday Night Football, the Birmingham Americans taking on the Memphis Express, Week 12 matchup on Replay Sports Channel. Come check it out. All right, notice with that one, the music was a little too loud. So let me play another one, and we'll try a different one there. This is our Thanksgiving Day triple header we got coming up. 3 games after that. Vegas at Detroit, Chicago at Arizona, and of course the nightcap, San Diego at San Antonio. So we start week 13 off with a Thanksgiving Day triple header on the Replay Sports Channel. So far so good. This is sounding really good. All right, I'm going to do one more promo. I think I got my levels looking good here. And of course, we're going to end week 13 with a Western Conference battle between the St. Louis Stars and the Mexico City Aztecs. So Tua Tagovailoa taking on Geno Smith at Azteca Stadium on WFL 24. Monday Night Football, so make sure to check that out. All right, so I've gone through all the levels here, and I'm pretty happy with this. So take a listen, check it out, let me know what you think. But I think I've got it figured out. So I am hoping to, like I said, tonight will be the, as we said, it'll be Birmingham and Memphis. Got to have the theme music on. Monday Night Football. Football, Birmingham, Memphis, Week 12 in our that'll be followed subsequently Thanksgiving for 2024. Again, appreciate all of you who subscribe and like the channel. This has been Glenn Walker. Appreciate your patience, and we'll hope to have some additional broadcasts for you coming up in the coming days. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope to see you tonight on the channel for some Monday Night Football on a Tuesday. Have a great day.